Okay, we are live right now. Let me just pop out the chat and then boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. I think I have everything set up. Let me launch Minecraft. We're designing one of the best games tonight. We're going to be working on it. It's one of my favorite games that I have ever made in any of the... Actually, it might be my favorite game if I can get it to work really well. Speaking of which, what is up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing some testing and stuff to make sure that this game is as good as it can be. And so the first thing that we're going to do... What game? We're working on Crossy Road. So I'll show you guys what I worked on Crossy Road for a little bit earlier today. I'll show you guys what I have, but I have ideas for things that we can change. So basically, I changed up how Crossy Road works. It used to be that the cars came on a timer, but I think it is much better this way. The cars now come based on a randomizer, so there are now sometimes random gaps, and other times there will be two cars right next to each other. Like this, you can see there are two cars really close to each other, but then you can see there's a big gap because chance sometimes just happens like that. And so it now looks more like the real flow of traffic. And I haven't turned these guys on, but the villagers are gonna walk across this. But the main thing, hey, what's up, Chaz? Thank you so much for resubbing.
I can't believe I just watched an ad on Dashpum's stream.
Dang, that's tragic. Thank you very much for the Prime, Chaz. Appreciate you. Are you using the logs? Yeah, that's the next thing I have to do. Well, so the one thing that I want to do, there's one problem that I think is the case. Okay, so villagers will pathfind to a composter within 48 blocks. I believe it's 48 blocks, right? So if we look at the distance from here to the nearest composter, this is 40 blocks, and then a couple blocks up, right? So you might be able to tell the problem here. And the problem is that a villager here is only close enough to these like 5 composters. So they'll never go over there. So what I want to do, or what I think I'm probably going to do, is make it so that there are composters much more regularly, so that a villager standing here might randomly decide to pathfind all the way over to here, if that makes sense. So that's what I want to work on for now. Is this the village games? Yes, it is. What games have you made? Okay, so here, I'll quickly go through some of the games we've done, right? We have this one. This is probably going to be the third game. This is going to be the first game. It's mostly done. Maybe it's fully done. It depends on if I decide to do anything more on it, to be fair. I should have turned this off when I last was here. But this is a giant bouncy castle, and it basically just has a bunch of things that will kill them. And so that's pretty cool. Then we have jump rope. Jump rope is in a different version of Minecraft, though, to be fair. And then way over here, pretty far away, we have hide and seek. So this is the maze, and then you can see there are a whole bunch of rooms, and this is the gumball machine from the game, or from the show. And the villagers get put onto 2 teams from here. Your shorts are peak. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then, what else? We have one game that isn't really designed that I don't even really know what I'm going to do with it yet. Is that all the games? Am I missing something? So we have the first game would be Bouncy Castle. Second game would be probably Gaga, assuming I like it and go with it. Third game would be Crossy Road. Fourth game, Jump Rope. Fifth game, Hide and Seek. Or is it? No, I think it's fourth game, Hide and Seek. Fifth game, Jump Rope. And then sixth game has not been designed yet, but it'll probably be Sky Musical Chairs. We need to see Chula. True. Chula is chilling downstairs. Before the summer is over, I have 10 more days. You guys need to pester me, okay? I have 10 more days until I'm going back to school, and then Chula will not be around. But Chula is currently in my house, and so I need you guys to remind me, and we'll do a Chula stream. Yeah, maybe Friday we do a Chula stream? Remind me, guys, okay? You guys gotta remind me to do a Chula stream. Please make Redeem Chula. I will maybe get Redeem Chula set up for when I'm at school, and it'll just be, it redeems a picture of Chula to cover the face cam. Why is there a village here? I could have sworn that I did not generate, that I did this world without villages. That's really weird. I can watch during school? Fair. For this, well, it also depends what time, right? Is this, I guess, I don't know what time you're in right now, but if I did it, it would be like this time on Friday. So if this is like in the day, then for you, then that might be rough, but. Not //fill. Fill this, and then we're gonna go 100 blocks in the X direction and 50 blocks like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Something like that. It's 9:40. Oh, okay, cool. Did you use my chicken randomizer in hide and seek? Currently, yes, we are still using the chicken randomizer. 7:40 military time? Oh, interesting. 51:51. Oh man, throwback to when I cared about like the random numbers. Random, like, I don't even blame you. I also, gosh dang it. Sometimes, chat, I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but sometimes I will try to do the thing, like scroll through the mode on Limatica, and it'll just disobey me, and I'll do it like multiple times, and it'll keep wanting to scroll through slots in my inventory. So sorry for the very minor crash out there. What's up, Jitter? How's it going? Oh my gosh, is Teriyaki here? Full styro on Discord? What do you mean full styro on Discord? Is Styrofoam back? Is he not dead? Oh, I don't think so. Styro, more like Among Us. Wow. Jitter, you're such a comedic genius. How do you do it? Can you teach some of us less funny people how to be as funny as you? Please. What happened to Pale Garden streams? I actually realized that like earlier today. I was thinking about like, wow, I just realized I haven't done a Pale Garden stream in forever. What happened to them though is that I've been working on this, and if I did all of the series, I've been doing a few of them, but if I did all of them, it would take me like 8 months to get the video out. And I do want to get it out eventually. Styro isn't back. Pulling a Styro is basically Dash Bum 4 community for just dipping from the community. But Teriyaki told us. Teriyaki, oh, I just hit the Windows key on my keyboard, and so it tabbed out. Teriyaki informed us that he was going to be leaving, so we didn't have to suspect that he died. Composter, repeater. What is this? Villager. Composters. What do I name this contraption? Oh my gosh. This is the villager want to go to it thingamajig. Villagers want to go to it thingamajig. There we go. Perfect name. Well, I will 100% forget what it's called at a later date and not be able to find it when I want it. But then again, I don't know what it would be called. So maybe I'll remember that it's a thingamajig because I don't remember what it's called. Maybe I'll remember that I couldn't figure out what to name it and be able to figure out what I named it based off of the fact that I couldn't figure out what to name it, you know? That would make kind of no sense, but also be cool. Yayyyy is my name. Oh god. Yayyyy. That is a... Why is your name so hard to pronounce? Jeez. I can't actually see. Why do some people have a crown next to their name? Oh, those are the members. If you become a member, you get the little crown. You get the pumpkin with the crown. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, so here's what I want to do. Each panel is 3 by 3, right? So 48 blocks. Let's just do like half of that. Let's do like 24, because that's a multiple of 3, right? So and so this is where the composters are going to be. Like that, right? And then then this is 3, this is another 3, this is another 3. I should really just actually make... Okay, there we go. Why did I build this using this color green? Well, good thing I can fix that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start the count from here. And then we're gonna go another 24 blocks and we're gonna put the next one. And we're gonna see if the villagers will hopefully spread more. That's the reason I'm building these closer to each other. You can technically bring it to 48 blocks away and they'll pathfind, but if you do that, then you have the sad scenario where they don't spread, they kind of just walk in a straight line. And I do want them to spread. Oh no. I just realized if we send an emoji, it goes on the camera. It does, that's true. People do like to use that. Okay, that's 24. All right, there we go. And let's just build probably one more. What Minecraft language are you speaking, broski? Here I am watching tutorials to build a survival house. Dude, this isn't even that complicated. I'm just, basically, the villagers are trying to go to the composters, and the composters pick up periodically so that the villagers reset and go to a different composter. Does that make sense? And I'm just putting them a little bit away so that they'll, I'm putting them far enough away from each other that they will pathfind to the next set, but not so far away that they can only pathfind in a straight line. Because here, I'll give an example, right? This is my player, right? If I have a range of 5 blocks that I can find a composter in, if I put a composter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in front, this is 5 blocks in front. This is a 5 block distance here, right? If I put this block here, the villager here is not gonna pathfind to this, because this is more than 5 blocks if it's in like a diagonal, right? So if we instead put all the composters here, now they're all within a 5 block radius, and it'll randomly choose a composter to go to, which is what we want. because then the villagers are more random, like they act more randomly. People who watch tutorials for survival houses should just learn or at least try. I can kind of get behind that. It's been a long time since I've watched a tutorial on like how to build something, but I mean, it's good to start somewhere. I feel like tutorials for houses like can teach you valuable stuff. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to build a wall around this. That's the first thing we're gonna do, so that they don't push each other off. Do you know when Redeem Villager is gonna be? No, I do not. These games have taken longer than I anticipated. Sorry. Oh man. Broke my things. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we now have walls, and I'm just gonna add a wall that is right. I'm gonna add a wall that's like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna spawn in a bunch of villagers. Where's the center of this? I want to find the exact center and spawn in villagers and see if by the end of it, hopefully, by the end, they will have 72. Half of 72 is what, 32, 36? Hopefully by the end of it, they will have spread. That's the hope. Oh, he's going over there. Oh, but he's coming back. We'll see. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at them spread. Look at them spread. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely. What's the RPM for your niche? Pretty low. It's like $4 or something. For shorts, it's much lower. I don't know if I'm assuming you're talking about long form though. But for shorts, don't worry about it. Look at them spreading. They're now all kind of going on like. I'm wondering, are any of them? Some of them are going back here. Is that because of these blocks or something? Do they think they can get there for some reason? Some of them keep like turning around to go back here, but like that's not how that works. So you get $4 for every minute someone watches? God, I wish, bro. Holy. I would make so much money if I got 4 minutes per minute someone watched. No, I get $4 per 1,000 views I get on a video. On like a long form video. Some of them are just not wanting to walk over to here. As the villagers once said. Yeah, these guys like keep walking back to here as soon as they lose their path. They walk back, which makes me think. It makes me think that this is their home area, but they don't have a bell, which is weird. So I don't know why they would go. I don't know why they would have like a home spot that they want to stay in. Oh, wow. It's not even nighttime. But they really want to go to this bed. Oh, I guess the bell was ringing. That's why. And I didn't realize that the bell was ringing. Does engagement affect RPM? Yes. Let's see if I move this 1 block further away. So that it's not actually getting rung. Oops, that's, yeah, I didn't want it to actually get rung. Let's go ahead and kill these villagers. Oh, I had way more than I thought I had. More villager games? I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it. All right. Bam. Okay, we're gonna spawn in a bunch of villagers. And they are spreading out. Let's see if they go further than this or if they turn around again. Kind of annoying that they do this. They turn right back around when as soon as the composter pulls up, this guy's gonna turn around and he goes back to over here. Which is weird because he can't pathfind to here. So they're pathfinding to, I guess, the closest place that they can be to these composters. What do you think is the highest RPM niche? I think like finances. Villagers' minds are full of hmms and emeralds. True. Put blocks in front of the composters. Oh, you know what? I think I tried this. I can't remember if it was successful or not, but let's find out. Does not appear to have been successful. Let's kill the villagers and restart and see if it's successful. But I don't think it was successful. Yeah, no, they're still obsessed with being here, which is weird. Would they now be interested in walking over here? Oh, this is so strange. Why don't they want to walk over here? You have jobs right here. That is weird. Well, so I did switch it a lot, but I'm mainly just like testing things in like a bare bones version to like figure out the mechanics before I decorate them. Maybe a TNT cannon could destroy the composters behind the villagers. Yeah, I could also... I don't know if that's actually the issue, to be fair. I guess I can try. I guess I can see if that's the issue. Is it that they're still somehow trying to pathfind here? I don't think that's the problem, to be fair. But we'll see. Oh, it is. That's so weird. But they can't get to those. So why do they can't get to those composters? So why are they so interested in going to them? Huh. You guys can't access these, so why do you think that you can and stay here? Pathfinding in Minecraft is broken. That's why they want to go there. Fair. Connect them in both separated sides of redstone. Huh? Interesting. I could have sworn this didn't really have many problems in the past, but let's see. Okay, so our problem is that some of them don't want to pathfind to the new composters, and that if we switch the composters, which we need to so that they change their pathfinding, they then turn back around. So what we need to do is we need to somehow make these guys completely off limits. Ideally, I need to figure out a way to make the villagers think that they can't get to them even though they are destroyed. Or even though they aren't destroyed. Because I don't want to have to break them. Connect what together? Connect the clocks together? Put the composters up higher. That is a possibility, maybe. If I put the composters like one block higher, maybe they wouldn't. I guess we can try it. Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe they think they can get here. Okay, do they think that they can get to that? They do. Okay, good. That's what I figured, because technically, if this guy was open and then this guy was open, which they think it is, they would go to it. Okay, so maybe this will work. We'll see. You know, this is relatively the same mechanism as I'm using to get them to move in that game, so if this works, or if I can figure this out, I might be able to improve the other game. You know, I don't think that John really knows what they're talking about. I'm starting to stream on Twitch. Can I get some advice? Just try to be entertaining. I'm not the greatest person to come to for advice because I average like 5 viewers on Twitch. But if you want to grow, you either have to be really, really, really entertaining, which is very hard. I feel like the amount of people you can count on like 2 hands the amount of people that have blown up just from Twitch streaming. The much more realistic way, if you want to like actually grow, is you just need to make content on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and then funnel people over to Twitch. Otherwise, you're probably not going to be very successful. But it's fun either way, even if you're not even if you're not, you know, getting a bajillion sponsorships and whatever and getting lots of donos, streaming is still a lot of fun. So if you're just doing it for the fun of it, then, you know, that doesn't even really matter. But if you want to grow, you need to make content on other platforms, or you just won't. Twitch has probably one of, if not the worst algorithms out of any social media site on the planet. It's very bad. You should do what I do and siphon viewers off of another more popular, talented creator. That's also a very valid thing that a lot of people do. I didn't mention that, but that's also a thing you can do. It's called networking. That's what a lot of creators do that. I'm bad at networking, and I don't like to network because to me, networking feels like I go and watch creators who I don't enjoy just in the hopes that they'll raid me and I can steal their viewers. And it works, but I don't want to grow. Like, I don't really want to have my following. I don't want my following to just be like this other guy's following, you know? Some might already argue that my following is just like Cam Man's following, but shut up to those people. You be quiet, or I'll be sad. Mine isn't networking, it's literally just borrowing your viewers when you're not streaming. Nah, dude, sometimes you steal my viewers even when I am streaming. I think it's because you're able to give them more attention. If you grow to the point where I am, then they'll leave you too. It's just, people, I understand why. I've had the same thing. You enjoy getting the attention of the people, of the streamer, you know? It's hilarious to see my viewer count plummet whenever you start streaming. Really? Oh, well. Dash doesn't network. Yes, I do not network. I used to try because I saw this one dude, this one guy, and I will not say names because I'm gonna shit talk him a little bit. There was this one guy, so boring, very not an entertaining streamer, but he was a very, very active viewer in this one dude's community, and the dude had he had a lot of viewers, and yeah, the dude had a lot of viewers, and this guy was able to successfully get raided, and just he was just boring but had like hundreds of viewers because he would just get raided by the other guy. Oh, evidently they don't pathfind here. I thought that they did. Why are you dumb? You should be able to pathfind to here. There's actually like no reason why you wouldn't be able to pathfind to here. I guess the reason could be that it doesn't realize that these are not both open. That's so weird. I wonder if, like, I don't know how much beds and bells impact it. Real advice for streaming. How do you motivate yourself to keep streaming when you have nobody in chat? I want to stream for longer, but it's hard to do when there isn't anyone. That is a real, that's a real problem. You just gotta be doing something that you find fun. Like think of it like this, okay? If you're streaming because you want to have people there, you're probably not doing it. Like, you should just be streaming because you like playing video games Like, when the mentality I think that you should have, if you can, when streaming, is not like, I'm only gonna stream if I have people watching me. It should just be, I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna stream, and hopefully people come and watch. I think that's kind of the way to go about it. You You just play the game and hope people come and watch, and if they don't, that's fine, because you're still having fun playing the game. Whoa. I didn't know that you could create an in-memory schematic. Let's say hypothetically no one was watching your stream. Would you still just be doing the same thing as you are right now? For a long time, I did have times where no one would be watching my stream, and I don't know if I'd be doing the exact same thing, but I do tend to think, here's the thing with streaming, if you stop talking, as soon as you like stop talking and just sit there silently like a little cringe loser, that's when a new viewer shows up and sees your stream and they're like, I'm gonna check out this random guy's stream, and then they watch it and then you're not talking, so they leave. That's just how it works. As soon as you're not being entertaining, as soon as you're discouraged about not having a viewer, that's when the viewer shows up and you need to be entertaining or you will lose them. So I think I got pretty good and pretty used to, I would say I got pretty good about even when I was not, even when I had like one person or no chatters in, I've been streaming for years, but I think I've gotten pretty good about even when I have no chatters, still talking as though I have chatters, you know? Because that's just what you gotta do, or else nobody will watch you. Or else you'll never get someone who even gives you the chance to watch you, is the thing. Will this village game have my name? Maybe. How wise of you, Dash, thank you. Do I watch Oh My Watt? I do not know who that is, so no. Chad, I had to do frickin' lame adult things today. I had to go to the bank like some kind of cringe loser. Ugh, I hate being an adult, man. I have to get my license renewed. So annoying. How much are villagers gonna cost? Probably like 500 for the first one. Bank. True .4. I hope we got a new Minecraft snapshot tomorrow. I really love, well, this is the least hot take of all time, but I love having new content get added to Minecraft. I have this video idea that I've been working on, just coming up with ideas for it. That is, it's the opposite of hot Minecraft takes. It's cold Minecraft takes. So the video is going to be cold Minecraft takes that everyone can agree on. And I think one of them would be new content is nice. That's a really funny one. It's kind of stupid though, but if I can't think of anything, that will be one of them. It'll be I like when we get new stuff added to the game. I'm sure there are some people who disagree, but those people are stupid. Cold take crafting tables are necessary. Okay, in all fairness, the cold take video is not just going to be like that one I probably won't even put into the video. The cold takes video I'm kind of building up some because there's not a lot for me to talk about because they're like simple statements. However, I'm building some of the ideas up. Also, whoever told me to raise the composter, it doesn't work, so shame on you. But I'm curious if I remove the blocks under here, if this will work, but I am doubtful. No. Okay. Anyways, the cold takes that I have so far, I'll give you them. Okay, glass should have a tool, is one of them. I think everyone can agree that mining glass really slowly is annoying, and you should be able to mine glass like instantly, like a lot of other blocks. So that's one of my cold takes. Another one of my cold takes is that phantoms should be an end creature, and should protect the end cities. It would make a lot of sense too, because phantoms are flying. You have to kill the flying mobs to get to the elytra. Do you think Java and Bedrock should be identical? No. Phantoms are already horrid. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you remove them from the overworld, and they're just a mob that you fight when you go to an end city. Fighting them when you go to an end city would be way more fun. You have a few of them that are flying around the end city. That'd be awesome. Okay, so this V2 does not work at all. I'm climbing this narrow bridge 100 blocks into the air to get my first elytra. Oh no, a phantom. I mean, that's fair, but like, yeah, maybe people would disagree about that. Maybe people would disagree about that. I feel like it would be much better if they were in the end than in the overworld. I just feel like thematically it makes a lot more sense. However, it may be the case that that is not a cold take, because people like, you're right, it would be annoying to get hit by phantoms when you're bridging in the end, but also you get hit off by a lot of things in the end, so I don't really think it's a huge deal. Like, shulkers try to kill you, and you just have to be ready with a water bucket or an ender pearl or something. Just remove phantoms and add the boss blaze guy. Wait, dude, could you imagine if Mojang did a mob vote rework, like a mob vote recall or something, and the point of the it's a vote for which mob to replace the phantom with. We get rid of the phantom. That'd be so funny. I have something I think you should read in mod chat. Okay. This guy. I feel like you could have just told me, you could have just had me read that after the stream. That didn't seem like that really needed to be read right now. At that point, I'm voting for the Moo Bloom if the mob vote recall happens. Alterock pausing stream. Yeah, this guy. That's my bad. It's okay. Thank you for your input, though, Alterock. I do agree. Bam. If I just paste this, okay, yeah, okay, so, alright, so, now how do I get them to stop being little shits? Do I put water here that just pushes them out? And that way they, if I put water here, maybe they can't, if I put water here, they can't stay under here, and then they'll be more likely to pathfind to the next area. Let's find out. Stop swearing. Never! I love swearing. Oh, that's fun. Look at the flood. This is so weird. I don't know why the villagers don't cooperate. It's so weird because I haven't had this issue either. I haven't had the issue thus far of the villagers being like unable, well, not unable, what is it? I haven't had the issue yet of the villagers like not wanting to go forward because they think they can access the previous one. I didn't have that issue, and it's kind of annoying that I'm having it now. Oh crap, I didn't even realize. It's deleting a chunk out of this wall every time that I paste this schematic in. I don't know why I'm not using World Edit to repair these holes. Finally get to watch a stream of yours? Nice. Gonna dip for a bit? Alright, see you later, Alter Rock. What are you modifying for the games? I'm trying to get the villagers to walk forward easily. They're being difficult though, unfortunately. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm basically just trying to get them to be willing to walk forwards, yeah. And so to do that, I'm trying a few different things like using beds and using bells and using composters, and currently it's not going super well for some reason. For some reason they want to walk backwards to the job site that they already reached, but they can't even reach that, so I don't know why they would be willing to walk to it. Did you add my videos in OBS scene? I did not. This is not villager approved? What? Nah, villagers love this. Villagers love playing my game. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so now some of them are going to different spots. I wonder if... Yeah, I don't get it. Why don't these guys want a pathfinder here? There are a bunch of workstations for them to take. But these guys are just like not... These guys are just not going. Maybe I do need the water. Maybe the water is all I really need. Would it work if the floor they land on is lower so they can't pathfind to it? That's an interesting idea. I'm thinking... Oh wait, we tried the water, didn't we? Oh, maybe the water does work. Hold on. So these guys, yeah, look, you can see they're trying to get to those blocks, but they're idiots, and they don't realize that they can't. But this water is annoying. I don't want to use the water because the water is then... Because the water then takes up half of the spaces that I would put down the road, you know? Let's try the idea of, having just like a gap. This would mean that they would take half a heart of fall damage, but like we can work with that. I could also potentially put water in this gap. Do you take suggestions? Yeah. You should put dispensers on the wall so you can control when the water spawns in. I don't think that that's gonna be necessary. Season 1 was better than 2 and 3, but 3 was better than 2. I think that Season 2 was better than 3, but that's fair. Season 1 was definitely better, but, you know, it is what it is. These guys aren't even... Dude, what the hell? Why are these guys just not even pathfinding, like, at all? Like, these guys are just not even trying to get here. Oh, wait. This might be because of this, though. Okay, that's actually my bad. Okay, but now you can see these guys are trying to get back to here. They're trying to pathfind to blocks that they can't. Okay. They gave up on that. And then... Oh, have these guys not been running? Is that why the villagers are just like standing there? Have I been stupid or something? No, no, they were turning around. Some of them for sure just stand there, even though they should. Like, can I track? Where is your little green line going to? Yeah, like, why did you just come back here is the thing. Yeah, let me speak to whoever coded villagers, bro, because they're stupid. And it's very frustrating sometimes. Why did the villagers pathfind to one composter and then on the way re-pathfind to another? Well, it's because I'm moving them, but the point of moving them is so that if a barrier or if a lava block is moving along, right, they will see the lava block. If you change their pathfinding, the point is they see the lava block and they pathfind around it. However, it's also causing other issues that I didn't really anticipate. Let's see. I'm gonna kill the villagers and let's just spawn in a bunch of them. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the same issue, but maybe I changed something at some point and we won't. I don't know. Oh, I like how, yeah, see, you can see that they're spreading out. That's good. We like that. Nope, but a lot of them are still doing this. If I tick sprint We're going at 5 times the speed, and these guys are just standing here. Oh, it must be meeting time, because those guys are going to the bell. Bells are a thing. Wasn't the pathfinding working the other night? Well, so the pathfinding the other night was working with like only one composter they were going to. But ideally we need a few. That's the thing that makes it hard. Okay. These guys go to here. And then some of them are going, but a lot of them turn around. It makes me think if I added another layer of they can't get back to this, they wouldn't go here. Like what I suspect I could do is if I made this whole staircase a couple blocks higher and they fall onto one spot and then walk forward and then drop off, they wouldn't, but I'll build one, for instance. I'm not gonna use concrete though. I suspect that you could do... This is just really big is the unfortunate thing. You're gonna have... No, wait, why would... This wouldn't work either. Because if the composter is right here, a villager isn't gonna pathfind up to get to it, you know? The idea was have the composter here. I don't think the villager will be able to find that composter, though. Oh, it's not really the time of day, though. I wonder if you could theoretically get a villager to pathfind without even moving. Give them some cats. Ah, genius. So, yeah, you can see he's being a little bit of a stupid moron, and he tries to get up there, but, like, shouldn't you know that you can't get up there? If I just lower this ground, though, by 1, surely that's enough, right? Surely, if once this guy falls, he'll be like, oh yeah, I can't get back up there. Nope. Why are you this dense, bro? That seems like obscenely stupid. That seems actually crazy levels of dumb. Holy. Okay, so let's see if this guy's just hyper fixated on this. If I tick sprint, will he ever stop being hyper fixated on him? It doesn't look like he will. It's the trapdoors making him... Oh, there we go. It just took way too long. That was a stupid amount of time for it to take. Villagers on Java are supposed to be relatively smart compared to Bedrock villagers who will try to... Bedrock villagers will try to get to composters that they can't get to. And apparently Java villagers do now as well, but I thought that they didn't. It seemed to me that they didn't. I can't actually tell if this guy's working correctly or not. I guess let's just build another staircase and we'll find out. Oh, see, I had to make it 4 tall, which is annoying. You know what? Maybe I can do this. Will that work? No, a villager can't jump over this, can it? Wait, can it? It might be able to. No, I don't think it can. No, mobs can't jump over trapdoors facing that way. If I put it like that, can you? I'm trying to make this a staircase that isn't 4 tall, because the whole grid is built on 3s, and so it'd be very annoying. See, this is exactly what we had before, though, where it's a, oh, well, I guess technically the composter is 1 block higher up, but now you can see this guy's trying to get here. Let's see if I can do anything. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna put composter here, and we're gonna put a nice little this guy like that, and then just copy this. This guy seems conflicted. Oh wait, it's nighttime. Okay, you're not a good test because you've been sitting here for a while. Let's see. Maybe the extra block of height is what I needed to get this guy to rethink his life, you know? Why is that always Ashbot for? I don't know. I've literally never seen that problem before. Oh no, he's doing it still. He's not why do you do this? You can't get to this composter. What if I put like a magma block on top of it or something? Or like waterlogged blocks might be a block that they don't think they can pathfind to. Oh, are leaves a block that they don't know? That it might just be leaves they can't pathfind to. Let's see. Put water in that bad boy. No, okay, it still thinks it can pathfind to it. Are there any blocks that it doesn't think it can pathfind to? Like, would it think that it can pathfind to literal water? It probably would. It would probably be like, oh yeah, that's fine. I see no problems with that. Yeah, it's just pathfinding to the water. Slabs? Let's try a slab. I feel like it's just gonna pathfind right on top of the slab, to be fair. Yeah, it's just pathfinding on top of the slab. and then it just does that if you... Yeah, and it just turns around. You'd think this guy would be bright enough, though, to know that he can't get to it. Let's see. What about now? If you have it so that... If you have it blocked. It's blocked and it's 3 blocks off the ground. I almost got excited. But this guy, he just thinks he can pathfind to places that he can't get to. Why would you think that you can pathfind this? I mean, you know what? I did not try lava. That is a good point. What if... Nah, he's still gonna think he can pathfind a lava. I'd be willing to bet. No, I wouldn't. But, I think it's still gonna think that it can pathfind a lava. And it's gonna be really annoying if that's the case. It still thinks it can pathfind to magma blocks. Yeah, look, it's trying to pathfind to that lava block. You know, it's funny because come to think of it, the dude who suggested that I make all of them go at the exact same time might be onto something. And I dismissed their idea. But it could be possible if you have them all going at the exact same time, then hopefully it wouldn't, like, because I think the problem is this guy goes up here and then he sees this one. He sees this one, but then it goes away, so he goes back to this one. But if they both go away, then he might go to the closer one, which is this one, hopefully. I would have to, for the actual thing, wire it up in such a way that they all go off at the exact same time, which would be a little bit of a, not a challenge, just an annoyance. It's a very easy thing to design. Oh, this doesn't reach. I kind of thought it would. Okay, so I guess I have to do this right now then. In case you don't know, the way that you can make things all go off at the exact same time, here's how. I'll give you a tutorial. Okay, so let's say we want to make these two go off at the same time. But how are we going to do that? Oh, you know what? This one actually, I could just put the clock. I could theoretically just put the clock right between the two, or between all of them, and then that makes it a lot easier. However, I'm still going to give the guide because it's not going to reach. What about string? I did not try string. I don't think string is gonna work. If you guys find any block at all that a villager can't pathfind to, then let me know. But I feel like everything. I feel like it's gonna try at least to pathfind to literally everything. Yeah. They can't pathfind to air. Well, I can't have this be air block. So try pillar up to world height. Yeah, they'll still do it. I don't know about world height, but I don't want to have a massive wall. But if I build this pillar This pillar is pretty big. But it's still gonna do the same thing. Because this game is stupid. The priest looked exactly like me? That's crazy. You're gonna tell me that the priest was like a 50-year-old man, aren't you? And make me feel really good about myself? The priest looked just like you. He was 75. And he diddled kids. I would hope not. What's up, Altarock? Can they pathfind to open fence gates? Next to 100% sure that they can. Let's see. Wait. They just pathfind right on top of it. Silly. So silly. He was around your age? Oh, wow. You gotta get a picture of him. I want to see this guy. The more blocks you add... Yes, I do. I am aware of that. Alright, so this is how you make them all go off at the same time, right? So we basically want... We're gonna put our timer, our clock, I mean, not really timer. We're gonna put our clock like right here, right? And this is gonna control the whole thing. And so you can see like this. I'm just gonna leave this on for now. So what's gonna happen is I can't reach this signal to here, right? So I have to add a repeater. But now that means that this guy is gonna go off before this guy, because there's now 2 repeaters. But watch this. If we set this to 2 ticks, that's equivalent to 2 single tick repeaters. What? How did you do that, Dashbum? You're incredible. You're a wizard. How could that be? That's your redstone tutorial for today. That's very, very simple, but useful nonetheless. That's unfortunate because this isn't gonna reach. So what that means is that since there are 3 repeaters here, we have to set this one to 3 ticks, and we have to set this one to 3 ticks, and we have to set this to 2 ticks. And then I'm pretty sure if I tick rate like, no, you know, let's just tick rate 20, and we're just gonna tick freeze. Oh. We should see them all go off at roughly the exact, or at the exact same time. Not roughly. And those are all going off at the exact same time, and you can see composter going up, composter going up, composter going up, composter going up. Okay, there we go. So these are all synced then. So let me just kill all of these villagers and we'll see if that fixes it. No way, there's someone with my profile picture named The Tickler, bro. Yesterday, after stream, my favorite artist, Quadeka, was streaming. And somebody in his chat, was named Chinese Quadeka. And they just had his profile picture, but red and yellow. And I thought I thought and still think that that's really funny. Bro was Chinese Quadeka. It looks to me like that actually might have made it worse. Like, not even any of them are going now. Oh my gosh, this one's doing it. He's going for it. He's gonna turn around. Oh no, this one did it. The pack behavior of villagers is really weird too, because I'm pretty sure part of the reason why one of them going then caused a bunch of them to go is because they're trying to pathfind to other villagers. They like to stay together. Mobs tend to pathfind towards a higher point of elevation, which might be problematic. Now, that would actually be convenient because that would mean they were trying to pathfind here. The problem is they're just standing here because they're trying to be as close to this as possible. But that doesn't actually, or that's really not useful in my situation because I don't want them to do that. Are the two winners gonna return? At least one of them is gonna return. I think probably only one of them is gonna return. I know Alterrock said he didn't want both of them to return. Cover the back. Yeah, I did that already. It didn't work. You can see it'll happen over here. This one's covered. How? How did he just do that? Bro just spun until he got dizzy and then fell off the cliff. What an idiot. Interesting. Why does it need this block? I'm gonna Google and just see if I can find anything. What can villagers not pathfind to? I need a clean way to prevent any villagers outside the trading hall from being able to detect the blocks inside the trading hall. Oh, I forgot about rails. Wait, let's try just putting a rail on top of this. Villagers hate rails. The mortal enemy of the villager is a rail. I bet it's just gonna put the point of interest right on top. Yeah, okay. The villager's mortal enemy, the rail. Wait, actually, this could be interesting, just putting a rail there. Go, buddy, go. Oh. Oh, I'm running out of memory. I gotta restart Minecraft. I just joined. Welcome. Since you just joined, and I also have to use the bathroom, I will be right back in like 1 minute, but I will play for you guys the lovely, beautiful Alterrock infomercial that Alterrock made. I know you guys love it. Actually, I have gotten. I think a lot of people do.
And thank you for joining the stream.
No,
we're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue.
Here we go. Be right back, chat. Be back in like 1 minute. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, and thank you for joining the stream. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue this stream. While aboard this stream, no hate speech, harassment, threats, or discrimination of any kind will be permitted. Disclosing any personal information like your phone number, real name, age, or address is strictly prohibited. Please do not get upset if the pilot is not answering you. Dash is piloting the plane while trying to read as many chats as he can, which is already wildly irresponsible and could lead us to crash, so sometimes he may miss your message. If what you have to say is important, wait 30 seconds and say it again. Avoid asking Dash to switch to something else. In case of unexpected boredom, this stream has one exit located at the top of the tab. Listen to the moderators and refrain from complaining about or avoiding their punishment. For the safety of you and the other viewers aboard this stream, Dashpum 4 requires you to follow the instruction of our mod team and comply with all posted rules. Failure to do so may result in permanent ejection from Dash's streams. Please review the rules list located in the description as it's more comprehensive than this safety video. Dash will be back soon. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your snacks are ready, and your seat is in the gaming position. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and enjoy the stream. I'm back, chat. You know, I was just thinking about how I wonder what small percent of people at the streams have never been on a plane and thus don't get the like parody, because this is like a parody of like an airplane rules video, you know? I wonder, let's see. Hold on. What if I just make it a bunch of rails so that he can't pathfind back? Covering it in rails though isn't really a solution because I need to have blocks there, but yeah, I tried water pushing them to the next one. Oh, why? Chat, I need somebody to figure this out, dude. I need to know why I can't get them to not turn around. There's no reason for them to stand there. They can't access this. That's the whole point. Is that they're supposed to walk here and then they fall and then there's nowhere for them to go except forwards. But somehow they think they can get up to this one. But that doesn't make any sense because they can't. There's no way. There's nothing they could do to get up there. We need a new pathfinding update more than a new end update. Yeah, true. Let's try making these both go up and down at the exact same time, just to see what happens. I don't know. I'm just trying to random things at this point. What are the villagers on? Stupid juice, bro. Villagers been huffing paint or something. They're so dumb. It's so easy. What is? It's so easy to fix. I feel like, yeah, bro's definitely just rage baiting because he's saying it's so easy to fix, but he's not actually telling me how to fix it. Bro's just rage baiting. Oh my gosh, the clones are taking over. It is possible that the corners will help. I added corners now, and I'm kind of doubtful that that will be enough, but if it is, that would be cool.
It also could be that they need to go up at the same time. I don't think that's the solution, but at this point, I'm just trying whatever because this is so ass. All right, these are both going at the exact same time. Can this guy even see this one now is the question. Okay, he can see it. And then he jumps, and then he's trying to get to it. And he turns around. And he's back, and he's trying to pathfind to other villagers. That's interesting. I could never do this. I'm so bad with the villagers. Yeah. Stuff like this makes me regret. It really makes me regret choosing to do Village Game 3. It honestly, what it makes me tempted to do is it makes me tempted to just design all the games and then just run and then do them in creative, and just that would be the video. And I think it would still be pretty entertaining, but it wouldn't be as good. Wait, redstone? I don't know how to use it. Cool. That guy went pretty much no problem. He's like, okay, I see that there's a thing over here. Let's go to it. Okay, so how come with all of them moving at the same time, which I have them all moving at the same time here, how come with all of them moving we were still having the same problem? Is it that I need to add those walls? Is it that I need to make them one block higher up? All of these things and more will be found out after our quick break for Raid Shadow. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Alright, we can try. Are you using a mod? Yes. To see pathfinding. How is Chula? Chula's doing well. She's chilling. Alright, so now these guys are all chilling here. None of them want to go over there because they're a bunch of cringe little losers. Some of them maybe will go over there, but not many. So now let's go ahead and we're gonna try then. We're gonna try making it one block higher up. Villagers be rage baiting for no reason, except being forced to play deadly children's games. Nah, that's no reason if you ask me. The villagers are just trolling. They just like to be menaces. Chula should get their own village game. Oh, her own villager in village game. That'd be kind of fire, I can't lie. Okay, hold on. Let me build one of these. Let me turn this off and then build one of them, and then we'll see how it goes. Oh, you know what? I haven't done any exercise today. I'm going to get on my on my treadmill for like 30 minutes. Just watched the season 2 vid today. Oh, rewatched. I appreciate you rewatching it. You know, one of the things that I think about sometimes is obviously content creation as an art form is like much more about, you know, making art than it is. It's much more about making art than it is like money. But one thing that I was thinking about is the fact that when it comes to like profitability, making music has got to be so much better than making art, because like nobody rewatches YouTube videos unless you watch it like 2 years apart, you know? But like you re-listen to music, you know? You like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, music probably takes more time to make because you have to make it like perfect to make people want to listen to it. But like people don't really rewatch YouTube videos that often, except for my friend. One of my friends, this is weird behavior if you ask me. Love him, but this is a weird thing he does. He watched, you guys remember the most recent Speed Silver video? I saw him watch that, right? And I watched it too. And we were like, we talked about it and we were like, that was a good video, right? Hold on, I'm gonna get on my treadmill before I keep talking. We were like, that was a good video. And then like the next day I see him watching it and I was like, didn't you just watch this? And he was like, yeah, I'm watching again. And I was like, dude, you watched this yesterday. And then the next day I saw him watching it again. And I caught that dude watching that one video like 8 times in like a week. He probably watched the whole thing like all the way through like 4 times or 5 times in like 2 weeks. And I was like, dude, are you trying to like memorize this YouTube video? Like, what are you doing? He said that he just likes to have like noise and like videos that he's already watched on while he does schoolwork. But I still think that that's weird. What's up, Leticia? How's it going? All right, it's walking time, chat. Well, I have to start an indoor workout, indoor walk. Shit. I wasn't clear. Okay, indoor walk, there we go. I like Speed Silver, but watching that video like 5 times is not normal. That's like 4 times too many to watch a 1 hour long Minecraft video, unless it's like a tutorial. No, even if you have to watch a tutorial 5 times, that's probably too many. But like a tutorial I can see watching a few times. And what else? I don't even know, man. It's odd to me to watch a YouTube video that many times. Like I've watched a few of my favorite videos many times over several years, but like once you have watched a YouTube video, like if you watched a YouTube video like yesterday and you're watching it again, like what are you getting out of that? Like, you know what's gonna happen, you know? What will you do when your computer gets hacked? I don't know. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to hit 1 million subs before season 3 of Village Game comes out, just because at the pace that I'm working at, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Unless I lose a lot of subscribers, or everyone like collectively decides to band together and not subscribe until Village Game 3 comes out. Like that's kind of the only way I think that I'm like not gonna hit it. And that'd be really mean if people like refused to subscribe until I hit it, you know? Will there be a new short tomorrow? If there is a snapshot that comes out tomorrow, then I will grind my little booty off, my big fat juicy booty off to get that video out as quickly as possible. If not, there will not be a new short tomorrow because I posted a short today and I do every other day. Typically, I do every other day. Up. Okay, boop, boop. This is an epic stream, thank you. What are all the games? Game 1, Bouncy Castle. Game 2 will be potentially Gaga. Game 3, Crossy Road, if I can frickin' get it to work. Crossy Road's being really mean to me right now. This is gonna burn out if I do this, isn't it? Oh, maybe it isn't. Oh, is that? No, how do you make a torch burn out? Oh, it's on that block. Okay, that's fine. Game 4, jump, hide and seek. No, game 4, hide and seek. Game 5, jump rope. Game 6, sky musical chairs. Probably. That's like the tentative, because I don't know for sure. It's possible that I come up with something that I really like and decide to do instead of one game. It's possible that I give up no. Hopefully that would not be possible. At this point, I'm kind of like, I've put way too much time and effort into making the games, or into designing the games, that I do plan on finishing. Even if it's 10 years from now. Again, the rate that I'm going is much slower than I'd like it to be. Why is the redstone texture changed? Because it's way better this way. It's much easier to understand what you're doing with redstone when you can easily tell the signal strength of redstone and a number of other things that redstone tweaks adds. So that would be why. What is the stick? Oh, the stick is the tool that you use to like move things around in Lightmatica. So I'm currently holding the stick so that I can place in schematics. And there we go, okay. Please. Oh. The thing that I need to have happen is I need the villagers to not be stupid and get stuck. So let's hope that this fixes it. I'm very doubtful that it will. I have no hope at all that it will, because they've been so stupid so far that I have no hope. Oh look, some of them are standing on the ledge. Good. Oh yeah, okay, awesome. That's what I was hoping would happen. I was hoping you guys would stand there and be actually the dumbest pieces of garbage in the world. Like, dude, there are composters over here. Why are you not going to them? I don't get it. I don't get it. There are composters right here that you guys can have that are actually accessible, but they instead would rather go to these ones. It's because of the pack mentality is the annoying thing. I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is, and I have no idea how to fix the pack mentality. It's because the villagers like to stay next to each other when they are nearby. So then once a few of them start walking, all of them go. But like, look at these idiots, dude. I worship. They're just standing there like, I worship the composter. Like, are you serious, bro? Are you actually? Are we for real? You guys should be, they should have good enough code that they know they can't get there, but they don't somehow. I don't get it. I don't have any idea. I don't know how to fix this at all. You know when you are streaming the same because I'm busy a lot soon? I do not know when I'm streaming the games. Alright, let's try the opposite of having them all at once. Let's try having them all successively. So this one will go first, and then the rest will go after it. Surely that will work. No, it won't. Villagers are simply too stupid. That's my theory. I also have a theory that I can try. That is that villagers. My second theory that I can try is that villagers are a villager spawned from a spawn egg will act differently than a villager spawned from naturally, and a villager spawned naturally won't have a villager spawned from a spawn egg thinks that it belongs to one village, but if I spawn it and it sits there for a while, it will know that it doesn't belong to a village and maybe pathfind better. I don't know. What are the XP in chat for? I don't know, YouTube added it. The spawn egg villagers can't get jobs for some reason. They can, they're just difficult. You have to put whatever job, when you spawn one in, it starts with a job. If you put that job site block in front of it, wait until it takes it and then break it, it will get rid of that job and then you can give it another job. All right, let's try this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna make a villager breeder, and we're gonna see if the bred villagers will act any differently. Oop. And I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm gonna place this. Nope. Oh man. Set glass. Okay, so let me just, pretty sure I already have a villager breeder. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of water all the way down here. Set water like that. We're going to paste this guy right one block back. Yeah, there we go. And then we're just gonna paste this guy a billion blocks up. I am walking on a treadmill. I'm gonna paste this really high up so that it doesn't have any issues with, I don't want, oh no. Whatever, that'll fix. Basically, I don't want the villagers to know where their bed is. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna break this, and then we're gonna go like this, and I'm just going to bam, and I'm gonna drop myself to here, bam, walls, glass. Okay. I'm gonna make it pink stained glass just so that it's easy to see. Okay. Now let's turn down my render distance and my sim distance and make these guys make some babies. There we go. Now they should make some babies. It will cost pum coins to redeem a villager, which is free if you just watch the stream, you get them. Alright, let's tick sprint 60 days. And they should make some babies down here that will then grow up pretty quickly. They have carrots, but they don't have beds, so they can't really do anything. We're gonna find out if these villagers, once they grow up, act any differently than a regular villager might. I don't know where those villagers went. Where'd the baby go? Dang it! I lost the baby. I'll just kill all of them. And we'll spawn them in again. What can you get with pump coins? You can get a bunch of stuff. If you do exclamation point commands, you'll get a list of all the stuff that you can get. Alright, where are the babies at? Make some babies, guys. You know you wanna. I wanna put more beds so that they can make more babies. Because I do believe they're limited by how many beds they have until the adult grows up. At which case, once the baby grows up, then it no longer is claiming the bed. Villagers also only breed during the day, so if you sleep through the nighttime, they breed faster. How many babies do you think we have? We probably have a few at this point. I should honestly just like clone this and add another shoot. Add a bunch of shoots so that we get like 5 villager breeders, you know? I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm pretty sure they can reach that bed. I think I have to do that. Yeah, they can still make babies there. Good. So there we go. All right, let's just save this as villager breeder slice. And I'm gonna make the paste replace behavior set to none. And then move that, 3 blocks up? Then 3 more blocks up. 1, 2, 3. 3 more blocks up. Now we have a bunch of them. And that should make the breeding happen a lot faster. Making my own village game. I have two game have any ideas, Dash? I only have ideas that I'm using for myself. Well, I have a couple of other ideas, but I'm gonna keep them for myself. How's everyone's day going? My day is going okay. The tickler, it's going all right. Not amazing, but pretty, it's going well enough. I got a short done in pretty good time today. Some days it takes me like hours and hours and hours just to get, you know, to find an idea. And I came up with it pretty fast today, which is always nice. Change back to the Chula PFP. I'm sorry. Oh no, running out of RAM. There's a memory leak in my instance of Minecraft caused by, I think I know exactly which mod causes it actually, but it's one of the mods that I use for Village Game. So it is only a problem if I'm playing on my instance of Minecraft for many hours, or if I tick sprint, then it becomes a problem pretty quickly because I'm simulating Minecraft running for many hours in just a few seconds, you know? Now we're gonna have some babies getting born. Why is there a bed here? I guess it's so I can sleep, isn't it? You can watch the RAM probably if you want to. You can watch the RAM slowly creep up. We started at 12. We started maxing out as 12. Now it's maxing out at 14. Probably pretty soon it'll max out at 15%. Yep, now we're at 15. And so it's just gonna keep going, and it just, over the course of a few minutes, will probably get to like 99% because memory leak. Will I put player 222 baby in? Maybe. I have to take a piss, but I haven't gotten to 30 minutes yet. I kind of want to get to 30 minutes on my treadmill before I stop walking on it, you know? It's like not really important, but it's just like a thing that I like to do because it's more satisfying if I can get like a nice amount of time, a nice even amount of time, you know? I'm probably almost to 1 mile walked. Oh, there we go. I am to a 1 mile walk. Nice. Love that. Oh, that's good. Tomorrow hopefully I'll do two things. I can work on long form and I can work on village game design, which are both technically working on long form, but I have a video that I have been cutting, I've been cutting the Witherstorm video in hopes that I can get that out sometime eventually within my lifetime. I don't have a lot of time to cut it though, or to work on it in general, so haven't been super good about doing that. Yeah, you can see it started at like 10%, now we're up to like 35. Alright, so these are all, like, real villagers that were born. How do you redeem a villager? Once they're available, you'll need, like, probably 500 pum coins to do it, and then you'll just type a command in chat, and it will redeem, and I'll just name it after you. 3 minutes left. Oh, and in 3 minutes, I'm probably going to end stream, too, because I need to go to bed, because it is late. And my brain is running on empty. as well. So it's probably for the best if I end stream pretty soon. When are they going to be available? I do not know. They'll be available when they are available. It's pretty nice just... No, I'm not going to say that. I take it back. Pause. If you know what I was going to say, you know why I am not saying that. Although, hopefully, you don't know what I was going to say. Oh, I guess I don't really need to... I can probably stop running this at this point. I think we have enough babies. I'm just going to let these guys grow up. I'm going to let these guys grow up, and then once they're done... we will release them into the course, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if they act any differently. Okay, it looks like we're up to all adults now, which is what we want. I'm just going. I also have an issue with my mods where I have to log out and log back in to turn my render distance up, which is pretty cringe. All right. Oh, I didn't keep my selection. Was unaware that it wouldn't. I guess I maybe should have realized that it wouldn't, but I didn't realize that it wouldn't. All right, start the game. We have... these are real live villagers, not the stupid ones that we spawned in with a spawn egg. Oh! They might be dumber, actually. Nope, they're just as dumb. Alright, well... on the bright side of things... them being just as dumb means that I don't have to get them to naturally spawn in to test. It would have been nice if they worked, but the fact that they don't means that I don't have to like use naturally spawned ones. I can just use spawn eggs to test. All right, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I am sick of these villagers being stupid. I can't deal with it anymore. So I'll figure this out maybe tomorrow. Maybe I will not figure it out at all and have to figure out some other way to get them to move. I probably could figure out another way to get them to move, but composters seemed easiest. Thank you everyone for being here today. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys, I will see you guys, I think tomorrow. I should be streaming again. We'll be doing something, I don't know, probably this again. So I'll see you guys then. Peace out and have a good night, everyone. Bye, guys. See you guys. Peace out. Goodbye. Bye.